we are nobody again. Oh God, Papa. Oh God, I'm back, Papa. I said, Papa, hold my hand, don't go ahead. Oh God, Papa, Bishop said to wait and see. Papa, you leave me. We are nobody again. Yeah, Mama, Ma, take care of Papa now. Ma, your turn now. Take care of Papa. Mama. Oh God, Papa. We are nobody again. Papa. Oh God, we are nobody again. Papa. Papa, we gonna say who gonna my Papa again, Pa? Who gonna my Papa? Oh. Nobody again, nobody again. Oh, Papa. Oh, Papa. Papa, I beg you, don't leave me. I beg you. Right. You let the tears fall in the Let it out. Don't hold it. Let go your mind, Papa, your mind. Your mind, my father, at the door. Right? Don't cry.
No, she has to cry. Then she cry.
Then she cry.
No, then she cry.
Then she your mind, Papa, only your best of work.
Sit down, ma.
Sit down.
Ma, cry.
My country girl, your mind, my father, girl.
It's better she bought.
Pa?
No, leave she bought. Then she bought. It's better she bought. She is the one to bought. I told her.
Oh, Lord, Papa. I miss you. I miss you so much. Papa. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. Oh, God, Papa. Couldn't do more, Dory. What we couldn't do, you do, Dory. I just keep looking for you. Where you going? You're looking so beautiful. Like when he's sleeping.
Excuse. You have no space to show the people who are watching online, right? I just want to show the people live.
Cherish all your father, cherish all your father. We have no mother, we have no father again. Father, gone now. Nobody again. Cherish all your parents. God, wow.
Yeah.
Devotees, friends, relatives, dear and dear ones, on behalf of myself and my family and relatives who have been happy to be here to witness this parting, this cheer to this departed one, I extend my heartfelt sympathy and condolences to all concerned. And I express again my gratitude to all of you who have made it possible to violate the COVID law because it's only 25 is 20, and to be in better conditions to come out to support the family and friends. Seeing the condition, some people a little bit doesn't mean we will have time for the rest of the evening. So we will try to move as fast as we can, because that's very wrong with the sand pit, and the hole could pull up, it keeps down and pull up. So firstly, I ask all to stand for a moment. All the healthy, strong ones to stand for a moment. As we pray and ask the dear Lord in your own way, you identify God in your heart. You pray and ask the dear Lord to recognize you to be the Father of all, the overlook of all, the Creator of all, animate and inanimate, movable and immovable. And as such, now that the near and dear one is leaving us, and the parting time has come, we implore your choicest blessings, your grace, your mercies, and compassion, that you allow your presence to be here, that we may feel your presence as we seek your grace upon the traveling soul, as well as to abide within us to protect from further misfortunes of the past. And may you grant them, O Lord, that you will clear the pathway for the journey of the soul, so that soul will be freed from problems or suffering and shall have a peaceful journey coming towards thee to meet with thee. And that you will embrace that soul when it will meet with thee, to allow that soul to enjoy divine life in your company. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Oh, this is not the body, oh, this is over here. That is Panasya. You see the COVID, this is how it in 10 minutes, and I'm watching to see, the God of the spread. Hari Om. Om Pavitra Pavitra Hova. Saravahasahangatopiva Yahasmari Pundarikachaha Sabaha Vyantaraha Suti Om Sumukaste Kadantasya Kapilo Gadakaranaka Lambo Darasya Vikato Vignanash Vinayakam Domraki Turganadhyachu Balachandra Gajananam Dvadashaitahani Namani Yahapati Srinuyadhati Vidyaramba Vivahecha Pravesha Nirgami Tadha Sangrami Sankate chaiva vignatasya na jayate. Sukulam varadaram devam Shashivaram Chaturbhujam Prahasanna Vadanang Jahayit Sarva Vigana Prashantayi Sarva Mangala Mangali Shive Saravarta Sadhike Charanatrambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarkamiva Bandhanahan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarkamiva Bandhanahan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarkamiva Bandhanahan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Prem se Guru Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. You may take your seats. As the sages say, in this journey of life are two gateways. One of the gateways is called birth, and the other is called death. Birth is an exit, entry, and death is the exit, entry. We exit with birth from the house of God, upper house. So we exit the upper house and enter the lower house, Mrityu, planet Earth. And between birth and death, that's the journey of life. The journey of life, as God says in Krishna tells to Arjuna, that Arjuna, ever since creation, when I created all beautified etc., and I decided to put representatives to assist me in taking care of my estate, planet Earth, I selected the best of elements: earth, water, fire, ether, and space. And having designed this body as it is, with a head, eyes, a pair of ears, a mouth, with a tongue within, a pair of nostrils to inhale and exhale, and all the physician compositions with the hands and the feet, etc. Each part has a specific purpose. So, he says that Arjuna, when I created, I also created an inner temple within which I dwell in the heart of every living being. And what is important to note, Arjuna, after creation and I withdraw, I dissolve back, withdraw back, all into me. I took back all. And when I decided to recreate again, it's the same set of us. It's not a new set. It's the same set. But because of karmas, cause and effect, which have been stemmed from the mind, the thoughts which enter the mind produce a seed. Each thought produces a seed in the conscious mind. And from the conscious mind, the seed that I store in my mind, from my conscious mind, travels to the subconscious mind. And when it enters the subconscious mind, it is sown there and it matures into a tree and it bears fruit. And when the time of resolution comes and I withdraw out, and you stay with me for some time, then I, because you are my friend, because I am your friend and I love you and I want you to rise out of suffering and return back in oneness with me, I gave you an opportunity to be born again. To be born again, and I gave you the two sets of karmas, the good and the bad. You know, you have a common saying, you see everybody saying, all preachers of which irrespective of which religion, that when you're born with nothing. You came nothing, you brought nothing, and when you die, you carry nothing, not so? Because you came with your hands locked, and you're going with your hands open. But that is a two-part statement. That's only part of the statement. Because you did not bring any house, you did not bring any land, you did not bring any motor car, you did not bring a banquet with within $1 million in the bank, you did not bring a wife, or a mother, or a father, or a son, or a daughter, or a friend. Yes, I alone came. And when I am going, I alone will be going. But after great creation now, when we got the opportunity to be born again, there is where we come with the hands locked, because he gave us the two baskets of fruits now. One basket containing the fruits of the good seeds that were sown, and the other containing the basket with the fruits of the bad seeds that were sown. And so he says, I give you an opportunity to go and experience what is called life on earth. So you will enjoy a life of heaven and earth through the basket with the good fruits from the good seeds of thought. And you will experience a hell on earth through the basket of the bad seeds of thought that you have sown. So he says then, how will you understand between that which is called birth and that which is called death? To assess your journey so that you can work out the karmas of the bad basket. So you will not be having any possibility of filling back the basket with bad thoughts again, bad words, bad actions. You see, these are the bad thoughts produce bad words, bad actions. Good thoughts produce good words, good actions. And remembering that God sent us here to help him take care of his estate. So it is not mine. So he says the very first thing you have to try to realize and understand is about the journey of life, is the certainty, the reality, and the truth about life is, I only have an opportunity to enjoy the beauty of God's creation. I have nothing. Nothing belongs to me. I belong to no one and no one belongs to me. So therefore, I will not pull out people boundary iron when they surrey and claiming is my land, and fight and kill like the other day how brothers kill one another for God's property. And they are dead and gone like fools, and the property is still here. So that is the type of seeds they are sent up for God. So when he recreates again, that is type of fruit will come back to it. You see, cause and effect. The reaction carries a reaction. And so he says, therefore, in the process of your journey, this is what you have to do. Sit in concentration, contemplation, and meditation. And realize, how did I come here and from whence have I come? And where am I supposed to be going? And whom am I? You see? And these are the questions he says the self must speak to the self and ask the self questions so that the self will answer the self questions. So then you will be aware and conscious of this fact. When I am suffering in different ways, that's the fruits I am eating from the bad seeds I had sown in my mind. And when I experiencing joy and happiness in different ways, I'm eating of the fruits of the good seeds of thought that I had. So then he says that Arjuna, in this way, the individual being is left with this space between birth and death. So the basket now, it comes right also into the two hands with the basket of the fruits. They were left with a notebook and a pen too. So every action that is performed in thought, word, and deed is recorded. So all the past karmas, all that you did was recorded in the first page of that book. And the pen is for you to be writing now the actions of your second chance to come back here, to be born again, to lead yourself out of the cycle of birth and death. So he says, as you're going along, you're examining your actions, your thoughts, your words, and your actions, right? And you're observing what is happening. When things are good and nice and I'm joyous, I get the good I did. And when I'm suffering, then I see bad I've done. So what am I doing present time now? Am I continuing to do bad things, to think bad thoughts, to speak bad words, to perform bad actions, to come back to suffer worse next time than I am now? So he says, this is what you have to do and examine yourself. Bearing in mind all the time, nothing belongs to me here. I only have an opportunity to free myself from my past mistakes. Correct my past mistakes so I can get out of suffering to enjoy eternal life in the great beyond, life in eternity. And so he says then, Arjuna, when I decided to take a being down on planet Earth, I transported the being. And that, where I placed that being, I had already assigned the caretaker, the babysitter, you see, the overlooker. So that whom you call Ma is the babysitter, and that you call Pa is the caretaker. He will go and work and bring money for Ma to cook, make milk and what and so for you. So Ma doesn't belong to me, nor does Pa belong to me. Like you send your child in the prep school, the child does not belong to the teacher, so the teacher can't say, it's my child. Likewise, say it is my mother and my father. You still have not awakened yet to know that they were only assigned to me for a temporary period. And they are the ashrams to pass through. From birth to age 5, infancy says, leave you free as a bird. Enjoy all the pleasures, all the games. Balapan says, may have a killer car, you see. All the games, all the sports you played as a child. But from 5 years to 25 years, it is a very important period in one's life. In every human being's life. That is known as a student life. Where you have to study both sides. The academic or material side of life and the spiritual, divine side of life. And it depends on how you studied in that 20 years. Your third ashram now, your second ashram rather will be the first ashram. Your second ashram now will be the grihast life, where you will get married. You see? Because he didn't send you for all that, he sent you to enjoy the beauty. Like he told once, one devotee asked him, Lord, I am very much worried, I do not know how to explain this, I've come to you to ask an explanation. He says, what it is? He said, I keep going about on so many beautiful girls when they talk so like they have honey in the mouth, on the tongue. And when I marry the sex every day, what's it called? He said, that's not my business, that's yours. I put the girls to beautify the earth, you want to make them wild, that's your business, take what you get. You see, he put everything to be admired, not to hold on and cling on to. It's not for you to cling on to, because you cling on to will lead you to further suffering. And so he says now, there is where and how your first ashram, the student life, will be working in your grihast life, your marriage life. And according to the marriage life now, it tells you have certain exams to pass with like one of the universities that you go to and get a certificate before you start the course. Because when you were married, the same day you married and sign the paper, then you have to go. To go now to pass the subjects, truthfulness, to do maintain your vows, until you get to a spot that I will love you. I will treat you nice. I will take good care of you. Do you practice these things? Charity, humility, patience, tolerance, understanding, good attitude, good ways, good habits, soft and sweet turns in talking. You see? So you say, this is where you're going there now. And it is according to how you conduct yourself in that third ashram, the second ashram, will you be able to prepare yourself for the third ashram to appreciate and accept that I have nothing. God only gave me a companion that is called a wife and some children to look after. Like how the caretakers he sent with me, or to me too, and I will have to do the same likewise. And then you see, now according to how you deal with that situation, you'll be able to go to the third ashram, which is another 25 years, learning to give up, to clean out, to let go. And not until you clean out and let go will you be published or be successful in entering the third and final ashram, where you will be surrendering 100% to the feet of God, so you return to Him eventually. And then the cycle of birth and death. And so it says in this way, Arjuna, if an individual being who has been fortunate to be in this human body will understand and practice this, then and only then will one be able to meet with me on the journey. You see, you have to meet God here with this body in order to go back with Him. And if you didn't meet Him here, you will not be able to meet Him again. So he says you surrender yourself in meditation, concentration and meditation, so that you'll be able to get the gateway to enter where God is with Him. So he says, Ishvar Sarva Bhutanam Hrideshitishitya. I did find being reside in the heart of every living being. So God will be in the church when I am in the church. God will be in the mosque when I am in the mosque. God will be in the temple when I am in the temple. God will be at the home in which He placed me to live in while I am here, while I am in the home. And God is here where I am now. Why? Because He says He is within me. So anywhere I am, God is. And that's why one says that God is here, there, and everywhere. But many condemn God can't be with the Hindu or the Muslims. You see, they claim it's only there. So He says that selfish attitude you have to give up. You have to give up that selfish attitude. It's only me, only I. Me, and I, me, and my, and mine. You see, once you're holding on to them, you will not be able to get onto Him. So like I say, I don't want to do much talking. I will offer the flowers here now and do the services. So you hand me, like you hold it, or the join hand. Put your flowers. Put all the flowers. And join all your hands. And sprinkle a little water around. Om Dhanaya Hasta Krishna Varamadhatu Mahavali Srihivadihi Pati Nityam Yamarajayati Namaha Sri Hari. Chandan, huh? Chandan. 1, 2, 3. That's how I put it. Om Yeki Sita Parita Rupin Te Sarvamama Tanvantu Gopi Hamala. You said Hamala? Vinimala. All the string cut away?
I don't want to be talked to.
Step back a little bit.
Get back.
Very good, but it's not a straight, not a step already. Follow. Baladayasya Vishwapasati Pratisangasya Sasamritam Yasya Mrityu Kasmiti Vinjoy Kasmiti Vaya Havisam Dima Jana Mahapramatma Sri Brahman Giti Prade Sri Pralha Kate Vai Vaswara Manvanta Stabim Sarita Kala Jogi Kali Patam Charan Bharatava Bharatan Dambu Dite Des Dugai Dakshin Kali Kali Paham Sati Swasti Sri Nam Nivati Kodinu Swasti Sri Sri Nam Kodinu Swasti Sri Ganishadis Panchasat Marana Nakshatra Shanti 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 Om take this one. You're not funeral service. I did not have some knowledge to know that. You're not funeral service. So join hands with Mr. Water. Water. Oh, Only perfume. Keep walking with it and keep waving it as you do. The join hands and follow it. Oh, Follow line and song one by one.
No, this wait a minute. Yeah, want to put it like
Hey, move fast because we haven't tried to get from
walk on foot, go.
What is supposed to plan when you're doing it, plan it before. Jam up close. Follow the COVID rules. Follow the COVID rules.
This one is for you, Michelle, on behalf of you.
No, no, my card on you. I would have followed. I want to follow them. Because you go and tell me that, you know, I didn't understand you, so I was going to try to follow somebody.
Yeah, just follow someone.
Yeah.
Do it.
Pray and ask the dear Lord, now that we are preparing to go to the place of disposal, once again we implore your grace that your coming Lord, protecting all in Son and taking them back to the holy station. As we will open the pathway for the soul to go on its journey, successfully enjoying peace, meeting with the river, if we will cross the river successfully, enjoying greater peace, and eventually to enter into the divine life and become one with you, and you enjoy life in eternity, life in great beyond. And when he reaches journey of victory and enjoys the happiness with you, we are reminded of all who will come out to assist in this, sending our fulfillment to you, that he will become happy, and when he becomes happy, he will send happiness to all concerned, that each one of you will enjoy divine life on every side. Hare Jai Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Jai 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 Krishna Javachara Karapa Aniyara Asana Javachara Karapa Aniyara Asana Aurakoyana Devanahara Jai Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Dukhiya ko dukha dure Jai 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 Krishna Hare Tu chahe tu samakut kare Vishnu Bodhi Amrit Kare Tu chahe Purana Karade Samakiyata Purana Karade Samakiyata Joni Tera Jani Joni Tera Jani Jai Jai Krishna Jai Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Dukhiya ko dukha dure Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai 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 Krishna Hare He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Krishna Krishna Kripalutam Gatinam Gatir Prabha Sansara Ranavam Madhananam Prasidhu Paradishvara Swami Vamata Chapita Swamiva Swami Vavandu Sata Swamiva Swami Vavidya Ravinan Swamiva Swami Vasarva Swami Vasarva Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti Antarika Shanti Vidhi Shanti Rapaha Shanti Vasadaya Shanti Vanaspataha Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahmaha Shanti Asana Shanti Shri Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shanti Riva Shanti Sama Shanti Rivi Shanti 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 Prem Shri Guru Vrindavan Jai Lal Ki Jai Jai Krishna Ki Jai
Beg for your forgiveness for tying your hair. Papa, please. I beg for your forgiveness for tying your hand, Papa. Papa, please forgive me. Please. Papa, I tell you no heed now. I tell you leave them alone. Huh? Mama, I want to tell you. All right. Well, Jared. Let's do it dog fishing.
बेशबरी के जैसे खिलाते
That's on the bang there very quick. Hold on.
Maggie said she tried on fair.
Jump up. Now come on, we'll get to right now, no, you go on rest sometime. Every day is good. Mình đón nè, còn lại nó một tao mỏ cái nó đi cả đủ. Còn đâu? Nhé, nào rồi càng đủ. Đây cái quán Yeah, okay.
Yeah, break off. I said thing break off. I'll get next thing for it just as I leave in here. I'll get next thing. Huh? Yeah, this thing here. Yes. Yeah. No, nice small thing, nice small thing. It's just this piece I have to get back, watch. That's this piece here. Yeah. Ia morar com você? É.
Nah, come.
No, you have to put the sheet first.
No, plant the packet.
No.
No, it's under the
Plant the packet on the two sides. And when we
We
done mold up,
we have to full up the whole way.
the sentiment away.
You do what you want now.
Mom,
No, we have to wait until Baba says.
Oh.
yeah, when they come back,
Yeah, they have a little human like that. It's an unknown green. That was an unknown green. Sorry. Sorry, good kid.
hello. How are you?
The white spider. Kapan?
I don't know how this gets out.
Was done. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. Santa.
Yes.